pray for me, that one day for me. Delete the fake bunny, stay awake for me. This is how I stay, come and make you say something. No thought is too big while you're bluffing. Quit acting like it's a bad move. And we are...
Hey, people. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of On My Hustle Reloaded. It's me, your girl, Queen Yaya. And we're here today with...
Young Pop.
Let's get into it. So, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Who is Young Pops?
Young Pops, I don't know. It's so abstract, I can't even tell you. But I can probably give you a few words. Let me see. Just really somebody that's honest, hardworking, driven, and always down to motivate and do something. Just something. You know what I mean? Something. It don't have to be everything. Just be something. If it turns out to be everything, that's good. But just something.
So how long have you been doing music?
Really my whole life I've been doing music. I've been doing music since I was my whole life. I can't really, when I was young, I used to write a lot.
Okay.
Never really was on the vocal side to like recite it and stuff like that. I was more just, let me get this out, just say this type. And as I started getting older, I did start doing shows. So I was so I used to do a lot of shows. And it was fun. Started getting better and better. Different aspect of it becomes more interesting.
Okay.
So when I was young, it just was like, I'm being myself. Like, this is fun. This shit hella fun. I like to write and I like to say some tight shit. Like, I'm good with words. You know? So me being able to look in a dictionary and use a word that nobody really uses on a common factor, that's the rewarding part for me.
Oh, okay.
That's what I like to do.
So you're more in tune to the lyrics.
Yeah, I'm a lyricist. I am.
Okay.
You can say I'm a lyricist, but at the same time, I can make sense. I can tell you a story.
Okay. Do you feel like it's important to create a vivid picture when you're like rapping in your music? Do you feel like that's an important part of rapping?
Yeah, it is. My whole little label and everything called Gifted Visions.
Mm-hmm.
So just like abstract, it's more than meets the eye. Connecting creative minds through cyberpunk.
So like, are there like any influences like in your childhood that made you feel like this was where you wanted to go?
I mean, I've been doing this. I just don't do it like it's a job.
Okay.
It's more than a job.
So what would you say, like, when you get in the studio and it's just you, what's your like creative process like?
I zone out. I zone out when I'm in the studio. I fuck with it. I'm zone out. But like I said, I like to motivate. So you always want to put yourself in a situation where it can get to another good situation, You see what I'm saying? So when you hear somebody say some tight shit, like, yeah, bro, that go. You know what I mean? Like, instead of just letting somebody just ramble on saying some bullshit and then eventually, stuff that's getting repeated so often, sometimes don't even be good. It just sounds good being repeated. Even though it doesn't, it just...
True.
You hear it so much. A lot of that
today, like,
saturated.
The same song just made differently over and over again.
So the creative juice to get it flowing for me is really just helping a person learn them, like help them. So what I mean is everybody know how to rap, but do you know how to write a rap? Do you know how to create a chorus? Do you know how to create a bridge? You know what I mean? Do you know how to make an outro? Some people don't know how to do that. They just know how to rap. And that's fine. If it sounds good, it sounds good, But sometimes having it structured makes it sound even better. And I'm good at structure.
I know you also produce. So do you kind of prefer one over the other?
No. It's all the same. That's when I had to learn, because I didn't make beats growing up. My little cousin did.
Okay.
I used to just rap. That's why I said I was just writing. That's it. Then once I start recording, I start playing around with my vocals a little bit more. So now I can recognize my vocals, how my vocals are to certain sounds. You know what I mean? So you will know that sound good with this wave file. You know what I mean? So it's just about knowing the tech behind just you. Knowing your vocals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From different ranges, stuff like that. So,
would you say, if you feel like other artists should learn more about what the process is of making music, making beats, and like how to break down stuff in order to be a little more knowledgeable when they're making that music?
Yeah, I mean, most people that I know that tries to break down stuff, they always break it down in a way of, okay, music, let me know the business side, let me know the fashion side, just different types of networking. But you can also do the same thing with just a song. From the cover art, you know what I mean? And so on and so on and so on and so on. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Down to a video. So it's all it's all the same shit. You just gotta know how to express what I say is motivation when you get to that point.
Okay.
So you can always just keep it going.
Okay.
Sometimes you be able to hope because, writer's block, all the stuff. Well, if you would have took time and just read that last little paragraph, you know what I mean? Then you would have been like, oh man, I'm gonna knock this out. Yeah, that last little paragraph would have been on some other shit. It's just like hearing a song. When you hear a song, like, damn, my favorite part didn't come on. So now I wanted to feel that way, but I don't feel that way. Cause my favorite part didn't come on, so I ain't about to do that way. Okay. It's like energy. Just energy.
So, I hear you talk about your label. So, are you a solo artist, or are you in a part of a group?
I was part of a group when I was young, some years ago. Now I'm more solo as far as me, Young Pops, but I work with a lot of people. I got a friend, different visions, all of us. So we in here.
Hey. So we're about to play a little game. Our first game of the episode is called On the Spot. So what On the Spot is, I split up 4 cards per person. There are random words. So when you pick up the card, depending on what the word is, you have to create like a little 3-bar rap about it. On the spot.
3 bars rap. 3 bars. Why so odd? Like,
because it's just like I was trying
that 4 bar shit is odd too. It's 4 bars. Like,
well, we gotta create a little rap about it, no matter what word on the card. Okay. And if it's good, you get a point. If it's bad, I get a point.
Alright, you gonna win then. Cause I'm not gonna
I can't rap, so it don't even miss. You might kind of win nigga. So I'm gonna let you go first since you're the rapper.
So what you gonna do though? It's a game, so what you do?
I'm playing too.
Oh, you playing too?
Yeah, it's like we versus each other.
Oh shit. Okay, so if
mine is good,
so, yeah.
I get a point. If mine is bad, you get a point.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
Alright.
You ready? You go first.
Out of these 4, what?
No, you just one by one. You just pick up a word one by one. What's the word?
Victory. Oh, I gotta use the also damn. So I'll pick the word on these. Oh my god. His story is history. I ain't even tripping off the victory. Put laps around your head like a bandage. I ain't tripping off your shit if it's handed. But I really said more than 3.
Josh, you got up or down. You get a point. Okay. All right, my turn.
There we go. Let me see.
Prolific. A lot of people around these days can't be prolific. Lying, scheming, scamming. That's not honest. I don't know. That's all I got. I'm gonna give that point to him. Just off the strength.
You know what you needed to do? Just use the word. All you had to do is actually use the word prolific. You said the word. You used the word.
Go ahead.
Alright, okay. Batman. That's what I'm saying. Alright. I gotta get it, understand though. I ain't even tripping, even if Batman came through the window, I'ma knock his ass down. I ain't even tripping about around and around or some other shit like a crown or put it together, smash it up. Now it's on the.
I'm gonna get at him. Because
I was just
it's why you don't play this game against rappers.
I'll just play.
All right, my turn.
I'm really not a rapper though.
Quarantine.
Oh, I like that word. Just like the last one.
This whole world fucked up. Everything is lies. Motherfuckers lying here, lying there. Got us on this quarantine shit. Motherfuckers out here damn near committing suicide.
You used it right. It made sense.
That's me. I got 1 point. He got 2, but I got 1. It's okay.
What if you could lower the cost of your employee health plan
Great.
without lowering the quality of care?
Because
I got health care and can be health is
turn the bass up. I ain't even because I got turn the bass up. Because I got grace, you can't face us.
I'm gonna stop playing this game with rappers because clearly I got a lot to learn to do. I'm gonna give you a point though. Okay. Art. Art is your opinion. My opinion. Art is beautiful because art is everyone. I got a point. That's 2 points.
You get 2 points. You got a point for me. That was tight. Right. Pop up in your head like a thought. I ain't even tripping if you want to see in the dark. Even if you don't want to be seen like a spark. Enlighten the mood like intelligence. Ain't even tripping on Confederates. They hating on us because we showing more grace. Be prolific if you want to face us. That means stay ahead, cause we ain't even chasing you. But if you did, you would lose your head. Understand it like it is some common sense. But we ain't common when it comes to understanding.
I'm gonna give him a point because he used my word better than I used my word. Okay. Carry. I carry my family on my back. I carry my world on my arms. I carry my mental capacity every day I go outside. I carry my dreams. I carry.
That was wrong.
I get a point off the string. Okay, let's get back into it. So, just hearing how your perception of how music is, it just feels like you're very in tune with being authentically you.
I have to be. And that's where everything is. So I keep telling you. When I make beats, I don't make beats to try to sound somebody else. When I write a rhyme, I don't write a rhyme to try to sound somebody else. I don't really care if anybody like it or not. But I know I'm gonna write some shit that you probably ain't, you gonna like it. You gonna like it. I'll say some shit, you really gonna like that shit. Me personally, I don't like to be open to people because people don't take themselves. So that's why a lot of people are doing what they're doing right now and listen to the type of music they listening to. It's some bullshit. But bullshit selling, which is ironic. You know? And shit weird, but they've been doing that. They've been taking our stuff and creating their own music with it. Now everybody, I'm talking about everybody, kids on kids on kids are just following the wrong history of hip hop and rap and jazz. They following the wrong history of all of that stuff.
So what do you feel sets you apart from the other artists?
I have to be creative. I have to think outside of the box. I always have to. And the only reason why is because I'm from the Bay. I'm from Oakland. That's just what we do. That is what I listen to people, but at the same time, that doesn't dictate my day. That shit does not dictate my month, my year, my outcome of how I view life. It's just good music. But some people really be on some weird stuff, and that's why music is going in the direction it's going. But sooner or later, that plane is going to crash.
And I can't wait.
And I'm not on that plane. I am not on that plane.
Yeah.
For real. I just wish that, like for me, that I can work with people that's more serious. Because the creativity is there. That's all I do. Like, I write songs. I can write you a rap, but I can write you a song. Which one would you prefer?
The song.
Exactly. So why, when you go in the studio with somebody where you just want to hear their ass rap? I don't want to just hear you rap, bro. I want to hear you make a song. Straight up. That shows that you're being creative. Even if it sounds like a rap, you know the difference though.
So what do you have? What do you work? What can we look for coming from you? Like, what are you working on right now?
I got some projects coming out. I got a lot of beats. I make beats. Got a lot of beats. It's 2021, so that's all I see. I just see, like, I don't want to go backwards. Everybody's being hella retro right now. That's cool, but it ain't cool for everybody. I'm not going back. If I want to go back, I'll just go listen to that music or watch that type of movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are being more creative with games than they are with being and having careers and certain things. Like, games has been taken off into a whole different dimension.
Yeah.
Games can have it can have anything in it. Comedy, music, acting, plays, all that type of stuff. That's just a game, anything. But like music and art, other factions of art, it seems like it's just at a halt right now. But any person in their right mind know it can get to another level and another level and another level. All it has to take is the right people that's viewing it, experiencing it, to understand that, instead of just taking it all in for what you think it is. Because that's not how art is. You know, art is, we can look at the same thing and have 2 different, 3 different, 4 different, different opinions, different views from it, right? And that's what art is. But everybody's on the same perceptions. They're on the same thing. And that's what's weird. But there's guys like me out there, women like me out there that just hungry, love going crazy, making good music, meeting good people, all that type of stuff. And everybody not on that. Everybody on this money. That's cool. That's cool.
I always tell people, real rap is gonna make a comeback. Real music is gonna make a comeback. Because you can only listen to the same thing so many times, so many different ways. So eventually, music, real artists, real lyricists, they're gonna go be back in the limelight. A lot of the times when you find out your favorite artist, you're like, well, I don't always see them, because a lot of times when people don't, what's the word I'm looking for? When people don't blend in, they stand out.
Right.
So sometimes if you take a look outside of what is in the big screen and really, search up, like type a random song in and just listen to different artists on YouTube. You'd be surprised what you find.
I be more intrigued with local artists. Mm-hmm. I like local artists more than mainstream, because local artists, you can see the hunger in it. First off, I love that. I love to see somebody driven by something instead of just, I don't know how to explain it, but it just, sometimes you can see people not having the passion like they say they have. You could say, just like police, I can protect and serve you, but I'm a serve you, then protect you later, because you know what I mean. So that's kind of how that is. It's the same thing to me. Same thing. So
we're gonna dive into our second game. It's fan favorite.
Okay.
So this game is called, say it with me, report or repost. So basically what it is, I'm going to read you some tweets and you have to tell me, in your opinion, would you report the tweet or would you repost it? And after you give me your answer, I'll tell you who said it. Okay?
Alright, but I don't really care, right?
It's just a game.
I know, it's a game. I'm going to play.
It was never equal.
Oh shit, I don't know. It was never. That's so vague.
Report it or was you reposted?
I repost that though.
Big meal.
Okay.
I'm the type to just sit in the cut and just observe everything. Report or repost?
It's neither. I wouldn't even say no shit like that. I'm gonna just sit in the cut and just watch myself.
Polo G.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that. Okay. I would have probably just stopped there. I'm gonna just sit in the cup. That's it.
Y'all gotta explain.
Yeah, like the extra shit is just like.
Okay, she an eater.
I'll repost that.
Okay, that is Chevy Woods. Okay, loyalty outvalues everything. #love. Report or repost? Repost. Kodak Black.
That shit made sense. That shit was shit.
Fix up yourself.
Show me something.
I repost.
Special.
Drake. When you start to evolve, it may seem everybody around you is not in agreement with your process, but stay the course. You're only growing to the next level. Perfect love doesn't judge.
I like that. That was poetic. I would post that.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, that made see what I'm saying?
That made sense.
You can pick words. You can pick how many words you want to pick, and it can still sound good. You ain't gotta make it that long like he did, but it flows. So it's like, damn, that shit was cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's actually one of my favorites.
That was cool.
Favorite tweets by him. So before we sign off and get on to the next part of the segment, can you tell people where they can find you on social media?
You can find me on social media, Instagram, Abstract YP, I think. And I got another one called _Abstract Music _ I believe so. And then my SoundCloud is Abstract YP. I have another one which is called Young Pops 5. I got a few. So yeah, just hit me.
He gonna respond either way.
I got so much material. But you can also find me on all platforms for my new single One Day. Check it out.
We want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of On My Hustle Reloaded with me, Queen Yaya, and we had Young Pops in the building. So stay tuned for an exclusive verse by Young Pops.
Black Renaissance is not in your pot. I'm not your food. I'm not your fool. Pray for my block. They lining the plot to give me 3 hots in the cot. I'm over you like chicken pots with keys with different locks. I'm a color a different lock. Quit acting like I forgot. Trying to put me on the spot till it's bumper clock. No, that's not my job. Don't let me emphasize. Tightening the family ties. Now watch it come alive. Yeah, to each his own. Greeting with open arms. I'm reeking on underarms.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of On My Hustle Reloaded with me, Queen Yaya.
And Young PLP.
Stay tuned.
Be home, so be careful. Look, I'm trained to go though. We framed to follow. Problems and troubles deep and shallow. But what do I know? Body in the bag, killing time too. You wouldn't last with your own crew. My bounce back up, make you bounce back. You getting positive feedback, now this is soul food. How about you owe me and I don't owe you? What you go through is what you go through. That shit ain't normal, check your laurels, fuck your morals. You'll never be loyal. You'll never be loyal. You'll never be loyal to me.